So, good morning, students. Today we have to discuss the last part of this chapter. In the beginning of the chapter, I have told you that there are four components or four instruments of fiscal policy. First was your public revenue, we have already discussed it. Second is your public expenditure, we have already discussed it yesterday. Third is your public debt, or it is also known as public borrowing. And last is your deficit financing. We'll come on to that after discussing public debt. All right. See, what is public debt? And it is also known as public borrowing. You should know that whenever government is in need of money, okay, it even happens with a particular normal household also, a normal person also, that when that person is running out of money, when that person does not have enough money to incur his basic expenditure or some expenditure that cannot be postponed, so what he does, he takes loan. Okay, we take loan from people. We can take loan from the different people, from a family, from our friends, or we can also take loans from banks and different institutions. Likewise, government also do. Okay, as I've told you, government does not have any machinery to print the money. So government has to work with the public revenue that they have collected. Government uses that public revenue that they have collected to incur the public expenditure. But major times and always it happens that the public expenditure of the government is more and the public revenue that the government has collected through all the sources is less. It happens in all of the economies in all of the countries that the public revenue that the government earns from various sources, it is less than the public expenditure, the expected public expenditure or the planned public expenditure that they have to incur. So it becomes a problematic situation because government has to incur this expenditure. Government has to incur this increased or they have to finance this increased expenditure somehow because government cannot ऐसा नहीं है गवर्नमेंट ने कुछ एक्सपेंडिचर्स को डिसाइड करा और बहुत सारे एक्सपेंडिचर्स उन्होंने कैंसिल कर दिए वो ऐसा करते हैं तो फॉर गेनिंग सम इकोनॉमिक ऑब्जेक्टिव्स के पब्लिक एक्सपेंडिचर हमारा चलता रहना चाहिए but government has a device, government has an instrument to finance this increased this public expenditure. ओके गवर्नमेंट के पास एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट है जिससे वो अपने इंक्रीज एक्सपेंडिचर को फाइनेंस कर सकते दैट इज नोन एज योर पब्लिक डेट और पब्लिक बोरोइंग दैट मींस व्हेन गवर्नमेंट टेक्स लोन्स एंड व्हाई डज गवर्नमेंट टेक लोन्स गवर्नमेंट टेक लोन्स टू finance its increased expenditure. Okay, so what is the meaning of public debt? Public debt, or it is also known as public borrowing, it is the debt which the government owes to its subjects or to the nationals of the other countries. See, it is a debt which government owes, okay, which government owes to its subjects. To its subjects means that from any, maybe government can take loans from people within the country or from the institutions within the country, or government can also raise loans from outside the country, from different various countries and different various international organizations like IMF, World Bank, etc. So whatever government owes और जितने भी गवर्नमेंट की ऑब्लिगेशन है, जितना भी लोन गवर्नमेंट ने लिया है अपने कंट्री के नेशनल से, अपने कंट्री के सिटीजन से, अपने कंट्री के इंस्टीट्यूशंस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से, अपने कंट्री के बैंक से और या किसी फॉरेन कंट्री से या किसी फॉरेन नेशनल से, दैट इज नोन एज योर पब्लिक डेट और पब्लिक बोरोइंग. And why there is a need of public borrowing or public debt to finance the expenditure of the government. So we should know. So we should know that why. Now we are coming on to, अब हमें पता है कभी भी हम लोग लोन लेते हैं तो it is our obligation to return that loan with the interest. Principal amount whatever we have taken plus with interest we have to repay that loan. ऐसे ही गवर्नमेंट को भी लोन रिपे करना पड़ता है. इट इज नॉर्मल थिंग. अगर गवर्नमेंट ने लोन लिया है तो गवर्नमेंट को रिपे करना पड़ेगा. बट गवर्नमेंट हैज वेरियस methods, okay, through which they can repay that loan. The procedure, the action by which the government repays the loan, it is known as debt redemption. Redemption means paying off, paying back something. That is the meaning of redemption. So debt redemption means repayment of a loan. Okay, and when we are talking about the public debt, then it means repayment of the loan by the government. जो भी गवर्नमेंट के ऊपर उधारी है, गवर्नमेंट के ऊपर जो लोन है, उनको रीपे करने के प्रोसीजर को या उनके रीपे करने को एक्शन को we call debt redemption. This question has many times asked that what is the meaning of debt redemption. Alright, so mark it as very important. Now coming on to various methods of debt redemption. Government has various methods through which government can repay that debt. Because government के पास कोई छोटी मोटी debt नहीं होती, छोटी मोटी loans नहीं होते, बहुत ज़्यादा loans होते हैं government के पास. बहुत excess amount में millions में loan होते हैं government के ऊपर. तो वो different methods adopt करती है to pay back those loans. All right. So students, there are 9 methods of debt redemption that government can adopt. In these 9 methods, some of the methods are very common and some of the methods they are not used. They are just a matter of theory. They just have to be discussed. कि ऐसा भी government कर सकती है. But in practice, government do not do those things. Okay. Listen it very carefully. These all 9 methods are very important because in your question might be they can ask explain any 4 methods of debt redemption, then you have choice. You can learn any 4 with explanation and you can write there. But sometimes they just give 2 points. For example, they say explain repudiation of debt and sinking fund as the method of debt redemption, or they give explain refunding and debt conversion. So you should be clear with all 9 points. Okay, you should be clear with all 9 points. So listen very carefully. Coming on to repudiation of debt, in this government just says, no, we cannot pay the debt. Whatever I have taken as a loan, I am not in a situation to pay back this loan. गवर्नमेंट सीधे सीधे मना कर देती है कि हम लोन रीपे नहीं कर सकते. बट इट हैज वेरी नेगेटिव रिपरकशंस. गवर्नमेंट की क्रेडिट वर्थिनेस को कम कर देती है, गवर्नमेंट की गुडविल को कम कर देती है, और फिर गवर्नमेंट को कोई भी रेडी नहीं होगा बाद में लोन देने के लिए. बिकॉज कोई भी किसी को लोन देता है तो वो सामने वाले की क्रेडिट वर्थिनेस और गुडविल देखता है, whether that person is able to, or he or she will be able to pay back the loan in future that I am paying, that I am giving with the interest. So if government repudiates any debt due to any financial crisis going on in the country, it loses its credit worthiness. All right, but government do not do this because they know that it will lose its credit worthiness, it will lose its goodwill, and no one will be giving them loans in the future. But once it is written in your book in 1917, Soviet Union, okay, Soviet Russia, okay, they have done this due to some financial crisis. Then coming on to second one, refunding. In refunding, what अगर उसको कोई ओल्ड लोन पे करना होता है, उसकी मैच्योरिटी का टाइम आ रहा है, फॉर एग्जांपल उसको एक लोन पे करना है और उसके पास पैसा नहीं है वो लोन रीपे करने। सो व्हाट गवर्नमेंट डू? गवर्नमेंट टेक फ्रेश लोन्स, गवर्नमेंट टेक फ्रेश लोन्स टू पे बैक दैट ओल्ड लोन। ओल्ड लोन पे करने के लिए जब गवर्नमेंट न्यू लोन रेज करती है, दैट इज नोन एज योर रीफंडिंग। ऑलराइट, बट ये गवर्नमेंट के जो डेट बर्डन है उसको कहीं कम नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि एक पुराना लोन पे करने के लिए नया लोन लेंगे। सो it is not suggestive, okay, that government should use refunding, क्योंकि ये लोन के बर्डन को कम नहीं करेगा। Alright, then debt conversion. In debt conversion, what happens? For example, India has taken loan from Japan at a particular interest rate, at any high interest rate. The government of Japan has given loan to India. But what happens with the course of time that India is not in that situation to pay back that loan? So what Japan and India can do with mutual agreement and mutual understanding, they can convert a high debt loan into a low debt. जो एक बहुत हाई इंटरेस्ट रेट पे लोन लिया गया था, फॉर एग्जांपल 9% पर एनम के रेट पे इंटरेस्ट लोन दिया था जापान ने। जापान कह सकती है कि हाँ भाई हम आपकी सिचुएशन देख रहे हैं, यू आर नॉट दैट मच फाइनेंशियली फिट, तो चलिए आप हमें सिर्फ 5% पर एनम with 5% per annum ये interest, ये loan amount हमें आप वापस करिए। So debt can be converted from high interest debt, a low interest debt can be made by mutual consultation and mutual agreement of both the parties. It cannot be done one hand. As India जबरदस्ती नहीं कर सकती किसी country से इस situation में debt conversion में कि नहीं आपने 9% पे loan हमें दिया था, 5% पे ही pay कर पाएंगे interest. Alright. This is your debt conversion. Then comes your budgetary surplus. We all know what budget is. Okay, budget shows whatever receipts are coming to the government and whatever payments that government has to make or whatever expenditure that government has to incur. Okay, and government budget can also be in a surplus or deficit situation. That I told you, if government's revenue is more, if government's revenue is greater than the government's expenditure, that means government के पास पैसा आ ज्यादा रहा है और जा कम रहा है, तो government के पास पैसा बचेगा. This situation is known as budgetary surplus. This situation is known as budgetary surplus. जब government के पास पैसा आ ज्यादा रहा होता है through various public revenue sources और government को खर्च कम करना होता है, so वो जो अमाउंट उसके रेवेन्यू का बचेगा, गवर्नमेंट क्या करेगी? गवर्नमेंट उसको यूज करेगी, दैट बजटरी सरप्लस को यूज करेगी टू पे ऑफ लोन्स. सो ये कहीं ना कहीं गवर्नमेंट का डेट बर्डन कम करेगा. बजटरी सरप्लस है, डेट कन्वर्जन है, ये दोनों चीजें गवर्नमेंट के डेट बर्डन को भी साथ साथ कम करेगी, डेट बर्डन को बढ़ाएंगी. इससे तो क्रेडिट वर्दिनेस लूज हो जाएगी, गुडविल लूज हो जाएगी. रीफंडिंग से डेट बर्डन कम नहीं होगा, बट डेट कन्वर्जन और बजटरी सरप्लस से ना ही क्रेडिट वर्दिनेस गुडविल कम होगी गवर्नमेंट की, और ना ही जो डेट बर्डन है वो, और डेट बर्डन कम हो जाएगा. और देन टर्मिनल एन्युटीज, इट इज वेरी इजी टू अंडरस्टैंड. जब भी हम कोई लोन लेते हैं तो हो सकता है उस लोन के किस्तें बनवा लेते हैं, या हमने कोई चीज फाइनेंस करके, किसी ने आईफोन लिया है, किसी ने कार ली है, किसी ने घर लिया है फाइनेंस करा के कहीं से लोन लेके, तो उसकी इंस्टॉलमेंट्स हमें पे करनी पड़ती है. ऐसे ही गवर्नमेंट भी एन्युटीज पे करती है. जो एनुअल इंस्टॉलमेंट होती है लोन की, उसको एन्युटीज बोला जाता है, जिसमें प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट होता है कुछ प्लस कुछ इंटरेस्ट होता है. दैट इज नोन एज टर्मिनल एन्युटीज. हर साल गवर्नमेंट को ये उसको पे करना पड़ेगा जिससे उसने लोन लिया है. हर साल धीरे धीरे पे करते रहेंगे. ऑलराइट, एवरी ईयर धीरे धीरे ये पे करते रहेंगे, और एक टाइम ऐसा आएगा जब ये डेट खत्म हो जाएगी, गवर्नमेंट के ऊपर जो बर्डन है वो डेट खत्म हो जाएगा. दिस इज योर टर्मिनल एन्युटीज. जब गवर्नमेंट डिफरेंट इंस्टॉलमेंट्स में, एनुअल इंस्टॉलमेंट्स में लोन प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट प्लस इंटरेस्ट पे करती है। ऑलराइट, देन कमिंग ऑन टू सिंकिंग फंड, इट इज आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। सिंकिंग फंड, in case of sinking fund, in this method what government do, government creates a separate fund, government एक अपना अकाउंट बना लेती है, एक फंड क्रिएट कर लेती है और थोड़ा थोड़ा पैसा उसमें डालती रहती है, ठीक है। और किस मोटिव से डालती है, किस ऑब्जेक्टिव से, कि मुझे इस पैसे से लोन रीपे करना है, उसको मुझे देखना नहीं है, मुझे सिर्फ इस पैसे से लोन रीपे करना है। So that fund is known as sinking fund. When government creates a separate fund for paying back the loans, that is your sinking fund. It also reduces the debt burden. The terminal entities will also reduce the debt burden without having any negative impact on the credit worthiness and goodwill of the government. Then seventh, statutory reduction in the rate of interest. इसमें गवर्नमेंट एक तरफा अपने पावर को यूज करके रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट को कम कर देती है। जैसे इन्होंने पब्लिक से लोन लिया 5% पे, बट अब ये पे बैक नहीं कर पा रहे 5%, तो ये दे कैन tell to the government, they can ask to the government, they can ask the public, they can tell the public that now we are not in the situation to pay back that loan at this rate, okay, now we'll be paying at less rate of interest. All right, so ये एक तरफा होता है। What is the difference between debt conversion and statutory reduction in the rate of interest? In case of your debt conversion, with mutual agreement, both the parties agree and they agree on the reduction on the interest rate. Whereas in case of your statutory reduction in the rate of interest, in case of your statutory reduction in the rate of interest, in this only government with the use of its power reduces the interest rate and asks the borrowers that will be able to pay you at a less interest rate. Then capital levy. Capital levy means government rich की जो property होगी, rich की जो wealth होगी, rich people का जो profit होगा, उन पर tax rate बढ़ा देती है, so that government is able to earn more and more revenue and they are able to pay their debt, their loan at very fast speed. ये capital levy होती है. Then last is your export surplus. ये इंटरनेशनल डेट को पे करने के लिए किया जाता है जनरली, बिकॉज द इंटरनेशनल डेट वी हैव टू पे इन फॉरेन एक्सचेंज only. If we have taken any loan from the USA, we have to pay them in US dollars only. All right. So what government can do? Government export surplus create कर सकती है. What is export surplus? When the exports of my country are more than the imports. जब हम US से जो हमारा import export हो रहा है, उसको उनके एक्सपोर्ट्स को हम बढ़ा दें किसी डिफरेंट स्टेप्स लेकर जो हमने डिस्कस करे थे बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट में, और उनके इंपोर्ट को घटा दें, तो वी विल हमारी कंट्री में एक्सपोर्ट सरप्लस हो जाएगा. दैट मींस देयर विल बी मोर US dollars coming to our country, and with those more US dollars, with those excess of US dollars, we'll be able to pay back the loan. So these were your methods of debt redemption. We have discussed the meaning of debt redemption, meaning of public debt, and methods of debt redemption. Now coming on to a simple topic, that is your deficit financing. We just have to do the meaning of deficit financing according to your reduced. Okay, what is deficit financing? Meeting the deficit between government expenditure and revenue by creation of new money. By creation of new money. See, I have told you there might be a situation when the government's expenditure is more and the revenue that government is earning is less. Government को यहाँ पे खर्च ज्यादा करना पड़ रहा है, but जो revenue earn कर रही है वो कम. तो ये excess खर्च को कैसे finance कर सकती है? Public borrowing से finance कर सकती थी, जो हमने discuss कर दिया है. अब एक other method भी होता है, जब पब्लिक बोरोइंग से भी गवर्नमेंट अपने बजट को डेफिसिट बजट को फाइनेंस नहीं कर पाती, What the government do? Government will resort to the printing press. Government will ask the RBI to print some currency to create new money and give them as loan so that government can finance its increased expenditure. So it is a kind of a loan that the government takes from the RBI, from the central bank, in which the central bank gives the loan to the government by printing the new currency, and the government has to repay it back to the central bank whenever it matures. So just the meaning you have to do, just learn this meaning. So your deficit of the budget can be financed by creation of new money or also by public borrowing. By two methods, your deficit of budget can be financed. Okay, by creation of new money, by printing, by resorting to the printing of the new currency, minting of new money, and by public borrowing. So with this, the chapter is over. So if there is any